Welcome again. In this chapter, we are going to see how to compress or archive files and directories. Compression or archiving is a technique used to store a group of files in one file for easy backup, transfer to another directory, or transfer to another computer. Also, it is useful to compress large files since the compressed files take up less disk space and download faster in the internet. There are two common tools used to perform compressing or archiving. The first command is tar. Let's see the compression or archiving the directory using tar command. You can use the tar command like this: tar then hyphen czvf and the destination compressed file name and source directory name, where C is to perform the archive, Z denotes the compression technique, that is gzip, hyphen V means show the compression progress in verbose mode, hyphen F means specify the file name of the archive. Let's try to compress the bootcamp folder. Copy, and here you can see I am in bootcamp. Just get out of this folder and now paste. Here you can see since hyphen v is mentioned, all our output are visible in the console. And when I do ls, you can see bootcamp.tar.zz is here. We can extract the files or directory from the archive file using the same command. Just replace the hyphen c option with the hyphen x option. Let's uncompress the bootcamp.tar.gz file. Here you can see, let me rename this folder to bootcamp1. Okay, and now when I uncompress this file, you can see I have bootcamp folder. The default location of the extracted files is the current directory. You can extract the files in different directory by specifying the option -c. Copy, and then here you can see I have mentioned -C and then temp. And when I enter this, I can see in the temp folder I have bootcamp folder. Here we can also use bzip2 compression technique. The only difference is there are better performance and speed in different compression techniques. We can use bzip2 by specifying the -j option instead of z. Let's copy and then run this command. You can see we have .bz2 file present in our system. Let's proceed to the next command, that is zip command. Zip is a command line utility that helps you create zip format archives. The syntax of zip command is also simple: zip, then options, then archive name, and the list of files or directories. You can run man zip to understand the syntax of zip command in more details. Let's run man zip. Here you can see, and you can go through this manual and get to know about the zip command in detail. Similarly, you can run man tar and also know the tar command in details. It might happen that your system might not have zip or unzip command. In such case, you can install these commands using the package manager. Here you can see I have both the tools installed in my machine. To compress or zip the directory, you can use the command as zip and -r and the archive file name and the source directory name, that is bootcamp. You can see the -r is necessary here. If you don't specify the -r option, then the only folder will be zipped. That's the important thing you need to be careful about. By default, the zip prints name of the files added to the archive. We can suppress the output using the -q option. Let's see, copy paste. Okay, and when I enter, you can see there is no output after entering the command. To compress one or more files using zip, we need to specify the files separated by space as shown below. So let's go to our bootcamp and try to have day 2. Here you can see, instead of, let's go to day 2 and then let's see the content of day 2. Here you can see the files in the day 2, and the command is zip -q to suppress the output, and then the destination archive file, which is day2zip, and the list of files that I want to add into this archive file. Here you can see I have day2.zip. And to unzip the file, it is very simple. Just run the unzip command. Okay. And let me just run this. And here it's just saying whether you want to overwrite or not. Here you can see these are just overwritten. We can also use bzip2 compression method as well. To use the bzip2 compression method, run the zip command with the option -z and then bzip2. Let's try to run this. And here we have a bootcamp folder, and then I have bootcamp.zip with the bzip2 compression method. Finally, let's create a password protective zip. And before that, let me remove all the files. Now copy and paste. Here you can see the only option is -e. When I enter this, then it is asking me password, and here you can see it has bootcamp.zip. Now let me remove the bootcamp folder and unzip the bootcamp.zip file, and here you can see it is basically asking me password, and I enter the password, and here I have the files. That's all in this chapter. I hope you like these compression tools. In the next chapter, we are going to see others Linux useful commands. See you in the next chapter.